The city that never sleeps. An introduction. New York City, the Big Apple, a place where dreams are made and broken, where every street corner has a story to tell. The capital of the world, a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and ambitions. It has as many nicknames as it has yellow cabs, which feels like millions, by the way, each cab a tiny vessel navigating the vast sea of the city. But perhaps the most fitting is the city that never sleeps, a place where the lights never dim and the hustle never stops. And let me tell you, after spending a considerable amount of time here, I can vouch for its accuracy. The city pulses with an energy that is both exhilarating and exhausting. The energy, the noise, the constant motion. It truly is a city that never switches off. It's a symphony of sounds, a cacophony of life. Now, I've been to a lot of cities, bustling cities, quiet cities, cities that smell vaguely of cabbage, each with its own unique charm and character. But New York is in a category all its own. It's a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving and adapting. Why does it never sleep? What keeps it awake and alive at all hours? Well, for starters, it's massive. A sprawling metropolis that stretches as far as the eye can see. 8.5 million people crammed onto a small island will do that, I suppose. Each person contributing to the city's relentless pace. But it's more than just population density. It's the spirit of the people, the drive to succeed, the desire to be part of something bigger. It's the sheer variety of human experience happening all at once, 24 hours a day. From the bustling markets to the serene parks, there's always something to see and do. From the early morning bodega runs to the late-night jazz clubs, there's always something happening in New York. It's a city that never takes a break, always moving, always alive. To understand why New York is the way it is, you need to know a bit about its history. Founded by the Dutch way back in 1624, they called it New Amsterdam, which I rather like. It's seen a thing or two over the years. Immigrants, entrepreneurs, artists, they've all flocked to this concrete jungle, each leaving their own unique mark. And boy, did they work hard. They built skyscrapers that scraped the sky, bridges that defied gravity, and a subway system that, well, let's just say it adds to the city's charm. All this ambition and energy, it's woven into the very fabric of the place. Now, let's talk landmarks, shall we? New York City is a treasure trove of iconic landmarks that have captured the imagination of people from all over the world. Because New York, it's got them in spades. From towering skyscrapers to historic monuments, this city has it all. First up, Lady Liberty herself, a gift from the French and a symbol of hope for millions of immigrants who sailed past her on their way to Ellis Island. This colossal statue has stood as a beacon of freedom and democracy since 1886. Standing tall on her island pedestal, she's quite a sight to behold. Visitors from around the globe come to marvel at her grandeur and the ideals she represents. Then there's Times Square, the crossroads of the world. This bustling hub is the epitome of New York's vibrant energy. Giant billboards, flashing lights, Broadway shows, it's sensory overload in the best possible way. Whether you're catching a show or just soaking in the atmosphere, Times Square never disappoints. And speaking of sensory overload, let's not forget Central Park, a green oasis in the concrete jungle. This sprawling park offers a serene escape from the city's hustle and bustle. It's hard to believe that 843 acres of trees, meadows, and ponds exist right in the middle of Manhattan. From leisurely strolls to picnics, Central Park is a haven for both locals and tourists. But there you have it. New York City's landmarks are not just structures, they are stories etched in stone and steel, each with its own unique tale to tell. Section 4. A mosaic of neighborhoods. But New York isn't just about the big-ticket attractions. It's the neighborhoods, each with its own distinct personality, that truly make the city what it is. From the vibrant street performers to the unique landmarks, every corner of New York tells a different story. You've got Greenwich Village, with its bohemian vibe and history of artistic rebellion. It's a place where creativity flows freely, and every street has a tale to tell. Then there's Chinatown, a bustling center of commerce and delicious dim sum. The energy here is palpable, with markets and eateries that transport you to another world. And who could forget Little Italy, where you can practically smell the marinara sauce simmering on the stovetops? It's a slice of Italy right in the heart of New York. And let's not forget the outer boroughs. Each one offers its own unique flavor and charm. Brooklyn, with its hipster havens and stunning views of the Manhattan skyline, is a blend of old and new, tradition and innovation. Queens, a melting pot of cultures and home to the Mets, showcases the diversity that makes New York so special. Every neighborhood here is a world unto itself. The Bronx, birthplace of hip-hop and home to the Yankees, pulses with a rich cultural history and a vibrant community spirit. Staten Island, with its ferry offering spectacular views of the city, provides a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle. Each borough adds another layer to the city's rich tapestry, making New York a mosaic of neighborhoods, each contributing to the city's unique and ever-evolving story. Section 5. The Pulse of the City, Nightlife and Beyond.